What's up, guys? Greg is Fun here. Today I'm doing a little teeny tiny special opening, and I just really want to try and get back a little bit of dignity after falling apart so much with that Living Lorcana video, which if you haven't seen, definitely check out the description below. So setting myself up for a win here. I've got my Totally Rad Dad shirt on, and going to be real good. So we've got 6 packs today. We've got 2 first chapter, we've got 2 Floodborn and 2 Fabled, and this could be the best opening ever. What would that mean? What would that mean? Well, Elsa enchanted, Cindy enchanted, and iconic Minnie, or not Minnie, iconic Mickey. Pardon me. I mean, oh gosh. Iconic Mini would be great too. But anyways, that's obviously the pie in the sky. We're probably not going to do that. All we're really striving for here is some fun, which I think we are going to get. So let's go ahead and destroy this packaging, which I think is a shame, but you know, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. So, 2 packs of Bloodborne right here. 2 packs of first chapter right here, and 2 packs of Fable. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go in reverse chronological order. We'll start with the Fabled, then to the Floodborn, and then to the first chapter. Let's get in and see what we've got. Looks like what we have got is a camera that's a little too high. Let's go ahead and just ever so slightly, so we can see all the fire as it's pulled. And that's exactly what we're going to get, is fire. It's going to be a lot of fun, is what it really is going to be. But yeah, this video is coming out today as opposed to next week, because one, I needed to regain a little bit of dignity, but also I figured that let's save the last box of the case for the last week of the season. So next week we'll be opening Whispers in the Well. And then the week after, we're right into Winterspell. I think that Winterspell is going to be really, really good. I think it's going to be a really great set. I'm actually really, really excited for the 5-cost John Smith. I think once we put him in the right deck, he's going to be an absolute menace. All right, so we start with the Queen, Agrabah, Beast's Mirror, Aladdin. I'm stuck. Maid Mirror. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've actually opened Fabled, so now I get to do the voices. That's great. Dumbo, Li Shang. All right, well, I messed that up. Stand out. Li Shang. Okay, there's the Magic Feather. Going into a super rare Alice Growing Girl, and behind that, we've got Moana. Make way. All right. Follow that up with our second Fabled pack. Let's see. Is this the pack? Let's find out. I will say, I did finally see my first iconic last week. Someone at my locals had pulled the iconic Hades, and he brought it in for us to see. And that was pretty huge. That was pretty huge for me. Those things are so rare. They're such, like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me, like, to wrap my mind around it. They're amazing and so forth, but just like to wrap my mind around actually pulling one. Crazy. Pluto, Max Goof Legendary. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Behind that, we've got a foil Agrabah. So obviously we didn't get the iconic, but hey, 2 weeks ago at locals, this card burned me so bad. Like seriously. Play a card from your discard pile. Play it again. Ah! Okay, let's get into Floodborn. So again, we're hoping against hope that we get the Enchanted Cindy. But hey, there's a lot of really cool cards in here. I definitely would be okay with getting another Cogsworth. The Beast Tragic Hero is amazing. But let's start off with a Jasmine Heir of Agrabah. Happy! Followed by Jiminy Cricket. Mulan, that soldier in training. Donald. I feel like, you know, with how much Fabled I did open, and not really knowing, because again, I came into the game later. It's crazy to see all these cards and be like, oh, that's where it's from. Look at that caterpillar. The Last Stand. I haven't seen this card before. Banish chosen character who was challenged this turn. That's interesting. It's interesting. Chief Bogo, the respected officer, followed by the Queen. You know I love the Queen. Anytime I get the Queen. Followed up by a Jiminy Cricket. That's the second time we saw him today because he was right over here too. Shiny, not shiny. Shiny, not shiny. Okay. Go ahead into our next pack. This is fun. This is fun, guys. This is a fun opening. I'm like, again, I haven't opened that much Floodborn. Certainly haven't opened that much first chapter. But it's fun because I'm seeing a lot of new cards that are new to me, which it's a good experience. It's a good experience. Hold still, Elsa, seen plenty of her with all of the Fable that I've opened. Tigger. Get the ties. We got a charge. You know, for the longest time, I thought that was Piglet for some reason. Just like her cape looks like Piglet's ears. Nope. That's Raya charging in. Okay, Minnie Mouse Stylish Surfer. Is this also a promo? Lawrence. Played plenty of him. And, of course, the banned one. Lucifer. Into the Dragon Gem. What does the Dragon Gem do? Exert it, pay 3 ink, and return a character card with support from discard to your hand. And an Honest John foil on the end. Oh, okay. So, I think that this in the right deck could be devastating. I'm just saying. All right, we're getting into first chapter. And you know, anytime we open the first chapter, you know it's going to be a good day. You know it's going to be a good day. I am kicking myself for not being in on the game earlier. My buddy was trying so hard to get me to get in, like, as soon as D23 hit, the first appearance of all of this, before the actual release. He was trying to get me into it. But I just held off. And it wasn't until he was trying to get ready for a tournament that I finally gave in and I said, all right, let's help you get ready. Let's do it. I'll learn it. I'll play. And then I was just immediately hooked. Magic Broom, Stampede, another Flounder, Tangle. Each opponent loses 1 lore. Hercules, I've seen him. Rafiki, the Mysterious Sage. Dr. Facilier's cards. And yes, I am slow rolling this because how often do I get to open first chapter? Aurora. Oh, yeah, guys. Yeah. First card's a legendary. You know there's a legendary behind it. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. John Silver into Ursula. And on the end, I thought for half a second it was going to be a 3, but look at that. Look at that. That is a banger of a pack. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. And that's like incredible ratios too. If we factor in the Fabled packs as well, that's 3 legendaries in 6 packs, and I'm not done. Holy smokes, guys. Holy smokes. Wow. Wow. Whew. All right, let's get in. Let's get in. Let's finish strong, shall we? We got Merlin. Gaston just got the promo of that. Pretty happy. Mr. Shmee. We got Elsa, the Queen Regent. Genie, the ever impressive. I mean, look at the coat. I would say that's fitting. Ooh, a nice Captain Hook. I don't think I have this. I mean I have the new art for Fabled, but I don't think I had this one. So I'm happy to have this. I think that's another really nice way to bling out your deck, I think, is to just put in the original art. Reflection. I mean, some people put in promos, some people put in enchanted. I think that is an underrated but very good way. All right, Flynn Rider. We got Triton, the Sea King. Genie, powers unleashed for our first rare into a Fishbone Quill. And our last pack, or our last card of this really, really amazing opening is a Prince Eric, dashing and brave. Check him out. Okay, wow. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Out of 6 packs, that's unreal. That is unreal. That is amazing. And you know John Silver is ever present in today's meta. And then we have Max Goof, which don't sleep on him. You sleep on him and he's gonna bite you. And then Ursula, who knows, maybe we'll see a return of her at some point, but that's like, I mean, look at this. When you play this character, each opponent loses 1 lore, and you may draw a card for each 1 lore lost this way. That's great. At worst, it's a cantrip, because I mean, you're not going to be playing it because it's 7 ink uninkable. That late in the game, you're not going to be going against someone who has 0 lore. But like, yeah, at the very least, it's a cantrip. You play this in a multiplayer game, and it's even better. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, that's how you do it. That's how you get back. I am pumped. I hope that you guys are having awesome luck as well, and I'll see you next week. We'll finish it out. We'll finish up our case of Whispers, and we'll see how we can get into Winter Spell, which is going to be so awesome. Bye, guys.